special. And we are kicking off the today's special. Hey, Grace. So 10 Faves is a very special show. It's one of my favorite shows, actually, because you get to see the crew kind of come in and out. You are a part of it. You are part of this action. So definitely stick around, because I've got to start with what I'm wearing. Now, this is from Diane Gilman. This is our DG2. This is the classic stretch denim Bermuda short, and it is our today's special. We have not had a short that is a today's special, I think, in like 4 years. And this is the lowest price we've ever had on them as well. So less than $30. Summer is here, ladies, and it's okay to wear shorts because they are the perfect length. That is your Bermuda short. It is a classic stretch denim, and it's on FlexPay for $5.99. Let's talk about the colors. So the first color that we have is called our Indigo, which I believe, nope, I'm wearing the black this morning, so I don't even know what I'm wearing. So this one is Indigo, a nice dark denim. And then we also have it in the chambray, which is your mid-tone. That's your lighter denim. We do have it in black, which is the one that I'm wearing this morning. We also have it in white. Now, white is always a difficult color when it comes to wearing shorts or jeans. These are not going to be see-through. Classic 5-pocket style, so you actually have real pockets in the front, real zip fly, real button closure, and you have real pockets in the back. This one we're calling Mocha. This is a beautiful, rich, looks like a cappuccino. Might look like the coffee that you're gonna look forward to in a few hours. We also have it in aqua. So this is a light sort of baby blue tone. Then we have it in purple, a beautiful light aqua. And then last but not least, we have it in raspberry. And this definitely is like that raspberry sorbet, bright pop of color. One thing that I love that's happening in the trend right now in the world of fashion is color. So spring and summer, we like to get rid of sort of those darker tones. We like to add some color, and it's a great way to do that on your bottoms. Now, these shorts have stretch in them. They are going to hide all of the lumps and bumps. They're very, very, very forgiving. Diane is known for really revolutionizing the denim world. She has taken ladies who swore they would never wear denim again, and you're back in your denim. This is a way to wear shorts. So these are 13.5 inches long. And we're gonna tell you to order true to size on this. So the size that you order is numerical. So it's 2 through 16, 16 women's through 24 women's. I'm gonna walk over to Kate. And the reason I'm gonna do that is because I want to show you that we are wearing the same shorts, but yet, how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9". 5'9" and stunning and beautiful. Where they hit on the leg is actually just around the knee. Now, I'm only about 5'1"-ish. I like to stretch and say I'm 5'2" sometimes, just go with me on that. But I'm petite, I'm short, they go just below the knee on me. But look at what Kate's done. Kate has rolled them. So you can customize the length to where they feel comfortable for you. So maybe you want more coverage, maybe you want a little bit of less coverage. But either which way, they have a ton of stretch in them. But they're tapered at the leg, so it actually is a very slimming, elongating effect, and they have true pockets. So they have real pockets in the front, they have a real zip fly, and they have real pockets in the back. So I like that because it has a real classic true denim style, but they do have that stretch. You can easily machine wash these. I love the color tones, and this is gonna be, is this our light blue? I think this is our blue. Aqua, we're calling this aqua. So that's really great, but we also have it in all the denims. I'm gonna go back over to the rack so I can show you some more colors. This is all about revolutionary denim. It's about stretch. It's about getting back into your jeans. Maybe you say, you know, I haven't worn jeans in decades. Well, here's a perfect opportunity to do that. How are you gonna wear these? Well, it's a Bermuda short. So it's about 13.5 inches in length, which is great coverage. I'm actually wearing that right there, the slub knit and infinity scarf tee. So we've kind of given you an easy breezy look from head to toe that you can get today and get home and wear immediately. So we like to give you ideas. You can always go to hsn.com. You can see what our hosts are wearing. And this is what everybody's gonna be wearing today because it's our today's special. So I know that there's a lot of you that love Diane's denim, DG2, because of the stretch, because of the comfort, because of the way it hugs you, the way that it holds your body in, that you're not gonna see any of the unflattering things that maybe sometimes shorts showcase. These are not your teenage daughter's shorts. These are not gonna, you know, come only an inch or two below, you know, right here, the hips. You want them to be long, you want the coverage. But there's so much stretch that make these so comfortable. They're the shorts you're gonna wear all year long. You can travel in them. What do they do to the body? Well, here's what they do to your body. They make you look like you almost have some shapewear on. Take a look at the left hand of your screen. That's adding bulge, that's adding lumps and bumps. But what DG2 has done, she's giving you that higher rise in the front and in the back, smoothing and slimming and lifting the tush, pockets perfectly placed. It is a comfort denim that is high quality. So it's tapered in all the right spots, and it's not made for a teenager's body, it's made for a woman's body. Diane always talks about how as you age and our bodies change, how come the fashion lines don't change? How come they force you to wear things that you don't feel comfortable in or that you don't want to wear? You should be able to pull out a pair of shorts this summer and feel confident and feel amazing. And DG2 is exclusive to us here at HSN. So that's really exciting because you can stock up. You can get as many as you want. $5.99 on FlexPay. Get them home and try them. You know, maybe pick up a denim pair or the black pair that I'm wearing, and then you might want to try a pop of color. So lots of great fashion colors for you to do, plus the basics. Just try them. We even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee on our shorts. So we do have a full presentation that's coming up.